Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going over what I did to escape the grips of social media. Whether we want it or not, social media is here to stay, and complete abstinence is almost impossible. So here is how I made my phone work for me. Firstly, if you're watching this video on 2x speed, stop it. Turn it off. My brain was so rotten from short form content consumption and my attention span was so destroyed that I started watching videos at 2x speed. It felt like I was being efficient, consuming more content. But all in all, our brain has a limited capacity to interpret and store information. So if you're watching on 2x speed, you'll just be absorbing half the content. So for the rest of this video, I simply challenge you to watch this on normal speed. The next thing I want you to do right now is to take out your phone and turn on Grayscale, which can be found in the accessibility settings. For social media, this means when you open up Instagram, the reels don't pop out as much, and the cheeky editors who make their videos bright, colorful, and attention-grabbing have no effect on you. Honestly, this is one of the best things I did, and it resulted in my screen time going from about 5 to 6 hours a day to 1 to 1.5 hours a day. Now, one of the reasons that Grayscale is so effective is that every time you go on your phone and see that your screen is gray, it reminds you, hey, I'm trying to quit. That's why my phone doesn't have a color. Which then motivates you to put your phone away and do literally anything else. Now, a quick note for Grayscale is that sometimes you really just need to see color, like when someone sends you a photo. So in your phone, there is a shortcut that allows you to, configure some of these buttons to turn Grayscale on and off very quickly. So for me, just pressing the volume buttons, the two volume buttons together for like 3 seconds, and then it changes color. Now, let's talk about specific social media. Now, there's advice to simply delete TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube from your phone, but it literally takes seconds to download them again and log in. The barrier between deleting them and re-downloading them is so low that it didn't really help me quit. Think about how many times you may have also re-downloaded these apps just to see what other people are doing or to see if this specific person has sent you a message. So clearly deleting these apps is not a viable strategy in the long term. So we have to change our discipline and lifestyle around these apps while they're installed in our phones. Now, it should be much easier with Grayscale turned on, but here are some specific strategies targeted at specific apps. For social media, turn off all notifications except for direct messages from people that you want to be in contact with. If you have friends, which of course you do, ask them to stop sending you those funny cat videos. Your friends obviously really care about you and should be happy to help you beat this addiction. Heck, they might even be struggling with the same addiction, so send them this video so you can both quit and escape the matrix together. Alright, for short form platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, the tip is to train the algorithm for productivity videos. To train an algorithm, whenever you come across videos of things that you're trying to do in life, study, gym, start a small business, escape the matrix, interact with those videos, like, leave a comment and watch till the end of those videos. But for other videos that are not in line with your goals, skip them immediately. After 2 to 5 minutes, this will train the algorithm to only show you content that motivates you and inspires you to get out of your phone and into the grind. Now, this method is somewhat risky because you could just keep watching inspirational contents of other people's lives while not doing anything yourself. But it's worth a try. A cool technique I found with YouTube specifically is to unsubscribe from everyone except for this channel. In fact, if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe down below. Shameless little plug there. But anyway, unsubscribe from everyone, delete your watch history, and also turn off your watch history or pause your watch history. This has a similar effect of pretty much opening YouTube in an incognito tab, where when you go to the YouTube homepage, there are no suggested videos for you to start that binge session with, which then cuts the issue at the core. This way, if I'm on YouTube, I have to search for a specific topic I'm after, and so I'll be using YouTube in a productive and intentional way, rather than just mindlessly watching videos. Now, the fundamental reason I was wasting my time on social media and achieving nothing in my life was because I had no purpose. Think about it. Check your screen time and consider what you'd do tomorrow if you were completely addiction-free from social media. What would you do with all that spare time? Do you have a purpose in life to fill that time with? Because of all that time wasted on social media, we haven't had the time to develop hobbies, those social circles, and those progressions in life to spend that free time in a meaningful way. Obviously, I can't tell you what your purpose in life is. but there is a video in the description on how I found my purpose, which you might find helpful. Alright, coming back to habits, the next thing you want to avoid is eating food while watching videos. For me, this is a lifestyle habit, and I was at a point where I couldn't eat food without consuming content. So I would start watching a video but finish eating before the video ends. And then I'm like, might as well finish the rest of the video anyway and continue to watch even though the food is now finished. And then what I expected to be a 10-minute eating session has turned into a 2-hour binging session. So just stop. Just stop. Try eating with another person. Try eating outside. Try eating near a window, listening to music, whatever. Just don't eat in front of the screen, at least habitually, or you'll end up like your 5-year-old cousin who can't even eat at a restaurant without cocoa melon in their face. The final practical thing to do is to put your phone away when you're doing something productive. For example, if you're studying, put your phone in a separate room, lock it up, give it to your mom, whatever. If you need to listen to music, listen through your computer. If you need an alarm or check the time, use your computer. Don't make excuses to have the phone near you because you find comfort in having that phone next to you. I mean, the real reason that we have our phone next to us while we're addicted to social media is so that we can hop on it as soon as we're done with whatever we're doing. Like, let's be honest here. So these are the techniques that have helped me, and I have summarized them in a PDF with a link in the description. You can save it on your phone or your laptop, or even better, print it out and stick it in your wall and use it as a checklist to implement these things in your life right now. Anyway, thank you for sticking till the end of this video. And if you found this useful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below. I'll be sharing many more things that I've learned in my journey, which I'm sure you'll find useful.